journey through life, you either grab on and face it head on with all your might, or you sit back and relax and wonder, what could I have done differently? What could I have done to live a more vibrant, healthier, happy life? Well, exciting news for you today. On the set, we have Nina Mandelson, a health expert, a family coach expert, who's going to give us all the answers. She's going to teach us how to get our mojo back and how to be fun and exciting and full of energy so we can take care of our families, take care of our kids, or just be a phenomenal woman. We're also going to indulge in some phenomenal recipes on how to eat yummy and feed your children healthy. Well, sit back and enjoy Nicole.
Hi, I'm Nina Mandelson from SmokingHotMom.com and HealthyYummyKids.com. And you know how like at 4 o'clock there's that like sweet snack attack that happens and you want sort of like candy bar or something to kind of boost your blood sugar level? That's what you're feeling actually. You're wanting to boost your blood sugar level because you're feeling really like low energy. So I have the perfect thing for you that's so much healthier. And I just call it a date treat. So these are dried dates. Cut them in half, open them up, and there's a big pit. You want to take that pit out, and then there's a couple of options. You can just fill them with a walnut, kind of like a little like pecan pie, like a mini walnut pie. This is just tasty just as it is. So that's one option. The other option is take a little almond butter. Now, I like almond butter more than peanut butter because almond butter has, it doesn't have as much mold as peanuts. Peanuts, just because they grow in the ground, tend to have more mold. Almond doesn't, and most people are allergic to mold. Also, almond has a lot of calcium. It's just a better protein than peanuts, and also less people are allergic to almond. Take that almond butter and stuff it right in to that date, and then right here I've got a little cacao powder. Now, cacao powder is what cocoa powder is from before it gets all processed. It's like the real cacao bean, and then they took it and they ground it up, and you get this beautiful cacao powder, which has this yummy chocolate smell. So you can just take a little of that and sprinkle it right on there. And then you get a little yummy sort of chocolate almond sweetness. These are really lovely, just easy, sweet treats for the afternoon, and so healthy, protein rich and nutrient dense. So they give you energy, but they also give that yummy, treat feeling. Enjoy and be healthy.
Hey, Miss Nina. Talk to us about Healthy Yummy Kids.
Oh, Healthy Yummy Kids. So one of my passions is to raise a whole new generation of kids who actually love healthy food. And Healthy Yummy Kids is my way of doing that. And what I'm all about is teaching parents how to feed their kids well.
Absolutely.
In a world that doesn't.
Right, fast food, processed food, it's at you everywhere you look. You can't escape it.
Absolutely, everywhere. And even in well-meaning places. You go to the doctor, what do they give your kids after they've had a shot?
Lollipop.
A lollipop, right? You go to a soccer game, right? You're thinking, oh, this is great, my kids are active, and what do they give you at break time? Some granola bar that looks healthy but is packed with sugar.
And I'm definitely guilty of that because I think I'm giving my kids granola that it's okay. What can we use instead of that? I'm sure you have lots of ideas.
I do. So one of the tips that I really encourage parents to do is first just open their eyes to the reality of what's around them. Because it's so easy to look at the packages and it says, all natural, or it says whole grain.
Which is misleading sometimes.
Completely,
yes.
Completely misleading. And you just have to get vigilant with the label reading. And what you want to start looking for are a couple things. If you're just really starting in the beginning, and like for your kids, this Absolutely. Is what I would say. Look for the things that say high fructose corn syrup, That
No-no.
goes in the non-food category.
That's a no-no.
That's a non-food. No. And the other thing is trans fats. You know, hydrogenated fats. Those are fats that actually don't serve our body. What we want to move towards is healthy fats. It's not that fats are bad, and that's sort
Right.
of the culture's diet mentality has
Yes.
come in with like no fat, low fat. That's not the truth. Our kids actually need fat to build their brains.
Like the omega-3s.
Exactly right. So you'll find those in flax oil, in fish, in walnuts, in healthy fats are also coconut oil, avocados. All those things are like olive oil is a good oil
Absolutely,
to use.
yes.
You want to give your kids nice
The
healthy
right
fats.
fats.
The right fats.
So what's a favorite dish that you prepare often for the children, for healthy, yummy kids?
So one of my favorites, especially in the fall, is apple crisp. I love apple crisp, right? There's nothing yummier.
Who doesn't love apple crisp?
Exactly. Right. So I love apple crisp because one, it uses the local and seasonal fruits.
Smart.
Yeah. And right before apple crisps, I was making peach crisps, right? Right at the end of the summer when it was so juicy and
sounds yummy.
It was just divine. So that's something, and people are like, oh, I'm not gonna make, it takes 5 minutes.
That's not a long time when you're preparing something healthy for your children. Every night they want dessert after dinner often, and this is a great way to offer them something healthy instead of something full of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the days that I do the pickup, we do carpooling.
Oh gosh, yes.
On the days that I do pickup, what I try to do is come home, throw together an apple crisp, put it in the oven, and then most ovens have a stop time
Yes.
button. I put the stop time on, and we walk into the house.
It smells like apple crisp. What a feeling.
It is. It's heaven. Everybody sits down to a beautiful, healthy, whole grain, nutrient-dense snack.
Now, have you always, incorporated healthy snacks and healthy eating for your children and your family?
We have, I talk about something when I teach my parents, I talk about the continuum concept, which is that everybody is somewhere on the continuum moving towards healthy.
Absolutely.
Right?
We're trying to get there.
We're trying to get there. Everybody's trying to get there. And we're all starting in different places, right? So because I had already been on a real journey to heal my own relationship with my food and my own relationship with
Because
body.
it is a relationship. When you choose what food you're going to eat, you're going to put into your body, it's a relationship. I mean, you bond with it, your food. I know it sounds crazy, but we're emotional eaters, just
Yes.
naturally.
Yes.
Whether you're happy or sad. I mean, food's always a part of your culture.
Yes.
So your journey has been quite fulfilling, huh?
Well, my journey started very tumultuous. I was very, I was really at war with my body. I was very self-critical. I looked in the mirror and it was like a lot of hate tapes.
Yeah.
So by the time I had kids, I was like, I am determined. This is